He's in superb form. He has a Champions League goal. More Champions League goals than Messi and Ronaldo this season.
Good evening, viewers. Once again, it's your favorite sports show, Sports Wave on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. You will get every single update we post there. And today we are here to discuss about the UEFA Champions League last night. Bayern Munich being at the Allianz Arena, scoring 3 goals against Lazio, and then PSG traveling to Sociedad to go score 2-1 there. Mbappe was on the score sheet, right?
Yeah.
Mbappe scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
brace. And then Haaland 2 scored brace, right?
Yeah.
So today we are here to discuss that match with my pandas. I have here with Anthony. Charlie.
Yeah, Baba.
What's up?
Are they cool? Go for that.
Everything cool. Charlie Monster, what's up?
Charlie, we dey inside.
Everything cool. Mbappe. Charlie, you know something? Me every day when I dey bed there, I dey carry say Mbappe dey come Madrid. We are the Barca fan, Charlie.
You see, say he start the ball against the Spanish teams already.
Charlie, the guy be excellent player everywhere, club, country, everywhere. Charlie, so me I dey fear, I dey pray say make he go Liverpool. He come Barcelona there, Charlie.
Charlie, why? The thing where we won't finalize everything.
Charlie.
You dey fear.
I dey fear.
You dey fear.
I dey fear. Charlie. Charlie, Anthony, let's start.
Yeah, so we will delve into the Bayern Lazio game. I have a soft spot for Bayern Munich. I've been following them, and I've said so many times that Bayern, when you go to the Bundesliga, Bayern will win the Bundesliga. Nah, but I don't want to divert. You let me finish. You let me finish with my.
Last week they played draw.
Yeah, don't worry. I said you let me finish with my review. So yeah, going into this game against Lazio, scored them by 2-3 goals, but they couldn't utilize their chances. And even in this game against Bayern, at some point in the first half, you could see Ciro Immobile had a chance. He could have scored. Yeah. He misplaced it. So, and one thing is Rafael Guerreiro, Papa Bola. Borussia Dortmund, former player.
Right.
Yeah. Proper left back. His deliveries, his everything, his overlapping was on point. And one player we need to give him his flowers is Eric Dyer. Right now he's showing that right now he's a starter for Bayern. Yeah. Because when they paired him with
Delete.
They paired him with Matthias de Ligt. And right now Matthias de Ligt, we have 2 players who had huge pedigrees, but right now they are having rough seasons and stuff. But yesterday we could see that their centre back pair was superb, was solid. And yesterday
they kept a clean sheet.
They kept a clean sheet. They scored them 3-0 and kept a clean sheet. And Tuchel saw that there is a need for them to hold their midfield. There is a need for them to break Liverpool Lazio's midfield. So what do he have to do? He brought in Pavlovic and he played Goretzka. 2 holding midfielders.
Goretzka will bring
energy. Pavlovic is one energetic midfielder, and Leon Goretzka is one energetic midfielder. And he played 3 players up front, in front of them, those 2 holding midfielders. And he played Leroy Sané, Thomas Müller, and Jamal Musiala. This is, let's say, one of the best attacking trios. Yeah. And he played them in front of them, and he had Hurricane is having a wonderful Ballon d'Or shout season. But just that
a very, very good numbers. Like Bundesliga, he get like 27 goals or something.
He has 27 goals in the Bundesliga. He has 6 goals in the Champions League. He's the top scorer of the Champions League currently.
Yeah. But like
if Bayern keeps playing this way, if Bayern keeps playing this way, they might win the Champions League. There are certain clubs who you can't write them off in the Champions League.
In the Champions League.
Number 1 is Real Madrid. Yeah. After Real Madrid, there is a huge gap between the second one, who is Bayern Munich, and Liverpool. Yeah. Those 3 clubs, and probably Barcelona, those 4 clubs, you can't write them off in the Champions League. So Bayern Munich going into this game,
they are still in the race for the Champions League.
The Champions League is not a race. We win the Champions League.
Okay, they understand the sound of the competition.
There are certain clubs.
They know how to play
there are certain clubs when the Champions League anthem sounds. Yeah. You remember them.
Yes.
When you hear Real Madrid comes into your mind, you have Bayern Munich, you have AC Milan, you have Liverpool, you have Barcelona and Chelsea.
Charlie, you take them.
That's why I said Chelsea. When you go to the possession, let's delve into the statistics for something. Bayern Munich had a possession of 60 to 40. Allianz Arena, on my own book, 60-40, and he had a total shots of 24 shots.
So you see the total shot that
and just
Bayern was attacking too much.
Because you can't tell me you can't play Mula, Leroy Sané, and Jamal Musiala and Hurricane, and you don't expect to play over 20 shots.
Yeah.
But I'll give a credit to Provedel, Lazio's goalkeeper. One of the most underrated goalkeepers this season. He's in superb form. He has a Champions League goal. More Champions League goals than Messi and Ronaldo this season. I'm just saying. Oh, for one I'm just being funny. Like he has a Champions League goal this season. He's been superb this season.
And look at
yesterday he faced 7 shots. Unfortunately, 3 were on target. 3 scored. But you can't blame him. You blame his defense because there were 24 shots and 7 on target. And for a young keeper like Provedel, I see him to be one of the goalkeepers with huge futures. So yesterday's game, you can say in one way or the other that Bayern Munich weren't that efficient because they could have scored probably like 6-7. Yeah, and another player you have to give him his flowers is the good old Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller has shown in game in and game out that he is the most reliable Bayern Munich player in the last 10 years after Manuel Neuer. He's shown in game out that whenever you need him, he delivers.
I mean the 2010 World Cup.
Was part of it. Yeah, he was part. And one of the most individual performances I've ever seen in my life was when they played Barcelona and they scored Barcelona 8 goals to 8. 8 goals to 2. I know you hate to see that. So I would like to make my review on the Bayern Lazio game. But one thing I'll say about Mbappe is he's just phenomenal. Mbappe is Mbappe.
Anytime I can say they come Madrid and
Messi next season you get more City fans. Because you see a lot of Barcelona fans running to Manchester City next season. Runaway supporters. You see a lot of people saying they are 50-50 Barcelona fans. So yeah, this is where I like to end my review on the game.
So, Master, you take the last the Sociedad and the PSG game. So you had more on Mbappe, so you can talk more.
Kylian Mbappe. Proper baller.
He's everything.
You see?
Wait. Sociedad PSG. It's not a news for PSG to win by 2-1.
Yeah, but beating Sociedad.
No. It's a news.
Sociedad, they started the season well. They were playing well.
Sure.
Around January, then they dropped form.
Don't forget, before the game, they have an conference that their coach was like, he's going to regulate how Kylian Mbappe plays.
Oh, I be that one they be normal.
Yeah. It's not normal.
Gone are the days. When the Messi be cry, you'll be like, I have a way to stop Messi and all that.
No.
It be normal.
No, I'm talking about Luis Enrique. He said he's going to control the minutes that he gets. Since there are controversies around him that he's moving or other way around. Yeah. So before the game, everything was like, will he start something like that? You the bad what I talk.
Even against Monaco, he left.
And then I don't know. People are saying that he's becoming so proud and pompous. It's part of the game.
I mean, you know, boss, so it be normal.
No, it's part of the game. Sometimes you have to let the team knows that you know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to the game, you are the only one that decide the game for your team.
Yeah.
You can't tell Messi that because he knows how. Sometimes people say Messi is not arrogant. He is sometimes, but just that because they love him. Yeah. They love him so much, they overlook those things.
Yes.
Kylian beating Mbappe. Kylian.
Mbappe. Charlie, you see the first goal.
I've seen people comparing his speed and everything to Usain Bolt and something.
That one. I mean, I know the support.
Sure, even when you compare it to the Olympic Games in the heat race. He would have been like
last person.
When you compare it to the females, he will be like around 63rd or something. Yeah. Compared to the seconds, no. Football speed is different from athletics. Yeah. Sure. So let's dive into the game proper. And this boy, Dembele, have you seen that he has
Dembele to the PSG? Yeah.
He gave the first assist. Don't forget, he has never missed a game because of an injury since he went there. Have you thought about that? He has never missed a game
player because of injury. 120 million from Dortmund. Can't play the Barcelona. You come and you miss like 90 games because of injuries.
So
when you sell you 50 million go somewhere, you go play a whole season.
No, he has played almost
so right
half
now
of the
he's starting
season.
to blame Dembele.
So it's either
Barcelona's medical staff.
Yeah.
they were not doing something right.
Yeah.
But when you look at Pedri, Gavi,
And the injuries over there again. Let me focus on what I want to say.
yeah.
You see, coming to the Spain field to win and ball like this, killing with Mbappe has already taken
Mbappe
them.
is normal. Waba Beshaba Sawa Camp Waba Beshama.
But this time around, with all the controversies around him, it's not easy.
Without Messi and Neymar.
And
So
you see, with Messi and Neymar, they couldn't progress to the next quarterfinal. But this time around, he has been able to handle it on his own. So could it be that it was Messi effect?
It is. That's
Could it? I'm asking you.
You are playing under Messi, so you know if you sign simple like that. Like Oba under Messi.
Okay.
So you be normal.
This is where Madrid fans should notice that when you sign Galacticos, it doesn't give you trophies.
It doesn't guarantee you a trophy. It might.
Or success.
It might give you a trophy, but it doesn't guarantee.
It might not. Because Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. No can so
diving into the game, rest of that were bullied. Even in the first half, everything was in favor of PSG. Possession, everything, goals expectation, like they were above them.
But Sociedad started the season well. But some players drop from players need to drop.
Pugu,
Oyazaba, Miguel Moreno, Bryce Mendes, them all drop from.
Even going to San Sebastian to beat Sociedad over there is a huge hurdle. Even this season, Barcelona, Madrid, even like 2 seasons has never beaten Madrid. Has never beaten Real Sociedad.
But this is Barca won the last minute around.
Yeah, Barca there, if they meet Athletic Club and Real Sociedad, they beat them.
So diving into the game, like everything was in favor of PSG. Possession, everything, and all together they won. But killing the team.
And now he's the joint top scorer of the Champions League with Harry Kane.
And don't forget, he's part of the top 10 all-time Champions League
top scorers.
Sure.
Wow.
And he's just 25 years of age.
And he has more Champions League knockout goals than Thierry Henry.
Wow.
And
Mbappe
this season he has played 34 matches, 34 goals.
Man,
killing with him. I'm just praying for him that he should come to Madrid so that you will help him.
You know, go come Madrid, Charlie.
But as you said earlier on, Charlie, Galacticos doesn't do success.
But don't forget this time around, it's different ball game altogether. Don't forget, none of them has won a Ballon d'Or, so it's different.
So guys, this is how we end the Sports Wave edition of the analysis in the Champions League. So you subscribe to the channel Sports Wave on YouTube. You like, subscribe, any video you drop, you see it, and then you share with your friends so others too can see the good job we are doing. So this is how we end it. See you next time. Goodbye.